Jedan, dva, tri. Hello everyone, my name is Nikola.
Hello everyone, my name is Vladimir.
My name is Nikola Grigorjevic.
My name is Sanja Tošić.
My name is Maria.
Hello, I'm Jovan. I come from the organization
Com 018.
Club for Youth Empowerment 018.
I saw the announcement. I was really glad and I was ready to make the application because I really love dancing and I couldn't wait to see other people perform it.
As the secretary of the Red Cross in Sarajevo, this was a big chance for our youth volunteers to make new connections, and I have to say that after the last night I'm very proud that we are part of this festival.
Motivation for the festival. I was the first guy who was making, in the first Amfi I was making graffiti. So I was not here 6-7 years, and I was not in the group with boys, to making this. And after this, I come back again, and I meet my friends in my pub, and they say, "Hey, brother, you here? Can you come again? To make it again this graffiti show with your boys?" I was so happy, and I say, "For sure, I'm inside." And I come back again now to this Amfi 8 with my crew to making, this performance graffiti.
Honestly, one of our friends gave us a message that there is opportunity to come to Serbia and do the show.
Actually, I heard that in this festival, a lot of things that I am very passionate about come together, like music and dance and photography. And I was very, very enthusiastic to apply and very enthusiastic to know that I would be part of it. And it was a really, really good experience because I am very passionate about all these three things, and seeing them all together in one place and celebrated by all these amazing people with the same passion, it was really inspiring.
Motivation was great in the first place because we are an art studio, we're doing video and photography, and we are really close to the kind of hip-hop music clips and any kind of that art. So for us it was really, really good opportunity to be here and help you.
Well, I've been participant of many projects of Com 018 through the years, and it was my first time on Amfi today, this year. So I was excited to participate in this one too and experience the atmosphere and everything.
My friend in Hungary told us in the organization crew looking for someone from Hungary who can participate a hip-hop related event, and that's how I became interested in it.
Motivation, kind of interested in hip-hop culture and graffiti, street art in general, and Dodji and Amfi, he's got a pretty good reputation. So here we are.
So a lot of people think that hip-hop culture, not just music, like everything that involves hip-hop, is something that is bad, like it's on streets, so it's bad, and those stereotypes will always be there. But I think that this music festival gives us the chance to show the world that it's not like that. It's something much more, and it's something that is good, like the music competition that we have on this festival, a music showcase, the basketball competition, hip-hop dance, graffiti, everything that involves hip-hop culture is good, and because of those stereotypes we need to fight them, and I think that if we all work together and we can show the world that it's not like that.
Stereotypes come with the way that something is created or is born with. So I think being that hip-hop culture was born through the streets, can we say like that, I think that the stereotypes are there, but thinking that with the media and the openness we have now, the possibility to communicate with all different countries, different cultures, and also with hip hop, I think that the media and the time is fighting these stereotypes. We don't have only hip-hoppers that are from the streets, maybe uneducated, people that were grown up into the streets. We have educated people, we have passionate people that among all our other music genres choose hip-hop. So I think the new hip-hoppers and the new rappers and the new people that are coming into hip-hop music are naturally fighting the stereotypes because they're just being themselves and they don't abide into these stereotypes anymore.
Stereotypes are they are in our lives in so many ways. For the hip hop, of course, there's too many stereotypes, and this was the chance that why we decided to be part of this. Especially because young people have a chance to know each other, to try to live without borders in the field and in their minds, of course.
It's hard to say because when I saw the people at the show yesterday, there is many young people and I'm much older. So right now I don't look what is happening right now. But there's many things we can say about this. The hip hop culture can be hip hop music, rap music can be music that where people can meet, talk, do something together. And there is many things negative, like drugs, fighting between people. So this is a big topic to say.
I think it's important for young people to learn that not everything is as is projected through the media, and like all the stereotypes are not so exactly true. And I think the festivals and projects like this are the good way to combat it.
Sometimes, as a breakdancer, sometimes we facing that breakdancing is not really accepted because of the origin was started in the streets and they think we are some kind of a street people and so on. But I think because of the breaking became one of the sport part of the Olympic Games, these stereotypes are fighted.
It's a very difficult question, I think, but one of the options is to just show people that it's not violent, it's not vulgar, it's just pure art and the passionate people who just want to share their art, their thoughts, their stuff that they do.
I don't have opinion about it, but I'm sharing my positiveness around the people who are around me.
So I think this festival is a great thing because it's a message for all the people. We came from different places, we are different origins, but it's something that brings us together, and this is gonna be a way to fight all the stereotypes that are for this.
Oh, well, we surely have many stereotypes in hip-hop culture that comes from long time ago when hip-hop culture became like a culture, but I think festivals like Dodji and Amfi is surely some type of opportunity to break stereotypes like this. We can show the world that hip-hop culture is not guns, drugs, violence, it's something beautiful. And I think that's the point of everything.
The biggest reason for the stereotypes around the hip-hop culture come from a lot of years before, when it only started developing. And I think at first it was a very vile culture, but as any other art, it has found its own way of expression, and it became something more beautiful. And I think that people need to see that now. And I think the best way, especially in Niš, which is the center of the hip hop culture for many years now, is to come actually to our festival, to maybe engage in the organization itself and to learn new things. And if they cannot do that, at least inform yourself. Inform yourself. You have a lot of sources on the internet, and you should at least know what you're talking about before you start talking about it.
Yeah, it's really good hip hop culture today. It's on really high place, and it's good because it's, I think, going out of the commercial things, what was really surrounded in one moment. So now it's like a really like I see them people not using hip hop to show their money and hate and this kind of thing. I like that because today it's in hip hop people more like saying about themselves and about them things and feelings. Good.
The mainstream hip-hop culture, definitely, okay, on one hand it connects a lot of people from a lot of countries are listening to the same type of music, they dress similarly, they have the same favorite international mega stars which they adore, and so on and so on. And that might be inspiring on one hand, but if you are stuck to it for too long, then it divides you, then it disconnects you from a lot of things that might be also interesting. So the best way to make to take out of hip hop culture is to be inspired by it, but not to forget about cultures and trends in music that surrounds it. So the best way, for example, is to mix hip-hop with folklore, mix hip-hop with punk. That will be inspiring, and it will connect you with even more people around you that are interesting.
The real hip hop culture, I think it's, if we are talking about the European hip hop culture and the hip hop culture which is not in USA, I think it's good because people are working together, they are learning, but interacting together. And if you want to be good in hip hop, you have to be connected, and you have to have the experience, your experience from the other. So I think by interacting, you are knowing other people and other cultures.
Yes, I think so, and the best place to connect young people is the Dodji na Amfi.
Well, honestly, it connects young people today, although it's evolved from the early 90s and the early 2000s, and it's still evolving, and it's good that young generations like to listen to it.
I think it's still developing as all kinds of art. It has its history, it has its people that still want to develop and do new things.
It's evolving pretty rapidly. That's a good thing.
20 years ago, the hip-hop music was a big outsider in the music scene, in the music business. But now, right now in Poland, and I think also here, it's one of the mainstream kind of music. So nobody can everybody knows this music. There is a lot of opportunities to do anything.
this so much because what I loved, and I really loved, I talked it with my other mates as well, that we were very astonished by this festival, since it was first of a kind for me. I really liked that young people, like teenagers, were competing or performing along with grown-up or people that had years doing this profession. And the way I saw the way I saw everything come together, the approach, the fact that everyone was applauding them, everyone was seeing them with the same eye as professionals, and the new ones were all cheered up, and I think this brings inspiration to young generation.
I think the benefit is to make the people and the artists closer to each other.
The benefit that I see, and for myself and for my group from Poland, is that we met a lot of great people from a lot of countries. The stereotypes that are stuck into our heads about each other by politicians, corporations and so on are turned out not to be true. And especially for young people, and I still believe that I'm one of them. The thing is that more we see each other without the indoctrination of politicians, corporations, so on and so on, then we know more about each other, and the stereotypes that leads to war, to hate, to violence are just like, they're just going away, because we can see that we are actually the same. So, for example, can I make an example? The day before yesterday, we made a pool party with some Balkan music, and it turned out that people from Turkey, from Albania, from Serbia, from Bosnia are all dancing the same dances. Like that has to tell you something.
Making connections and meeting people from other different countries and with different backgrounds, it's amazing. You can learn so much in different fields, from art, from music, from dance, and it's really amazing.
What are the benefits? I think it's knowing other cultures and diversity. And by knowing diversity, you are not scared of them and you accept them. So basically, yeah, that's it.
The most important benefits is new knowledges, actually, because there is always new things that we can learn each other, and to get new methods to provide more people, more engagements. We have a problem with the engagement of the young people in our traditional programs. This is the new chance for new programs and new people.
First, that we can meet people from other countries, see the other cultures, and this is the most important and interesting thing.
This connection with the people and these activities, it's not only about the music, there is everything is connected together. Sports, street art, you name it.
These kinds of projects usually not only promote such subcultures, but also get people closer, and people get to make additional connections and contacts for additional collaborations and joint friendships.
Benefits are, it's a lot of benefits. Definitely first, then you meet new people. A lot of countries involved in this whole organization and in this festival, so it's really good. Then people can not just meet each other, just they can show as well, like what they're doing, what kind of art, what is the products, for example, or way of thinking. So it's really good. Then you can actually make your opinion after it. You can make your
večer.
Dobro večer. Kakva je bila publika ove večeri? Fantazija.
Prelepa i najdivnija.
Ali ćemo se vidjeti i sljedeće godine.
Normalno. To je već standardno.
Jel imate možda nešto što biste poželjeli mladim reperima?
Mladim reperima.
Da uspeju.
Da budu istrajni i da rade ono što vole i da uspeju, da budu kraljevi. Najbolji Niška.
Šta misliš o Nišlijama, kakav je bio nastup?
Pa fenomenalan, šta imam da previše pričam o tome, nisam prvi put ovdje stvarno uvek volim da dođem na jug jer nekako imam osjećaj da me ta publika nekako doživljava i gotivi.
A šta misliš da hip-hop radi za ovu publiku?
Pa na neki način je edukuje, hip-hop je muzika edukacije, znaš. To je ono što ti formira neko mišljenje u tom nekom teenage odrastanju, razumeš, i preko hip-hopa dobijaš te informacije iz prve ruke sa ulice koje ne možeš da, znaš, čuješ na televiziji, na radiju, znaš.
Dođi nam ovako, provodim se nezapamćeno dobro. Ovo je bukvalno, ja sam prvi put ovde, jer sam aristokrat, tu nisam toliko dugo, kad su oni bili prošle godine nisam bio tu. I ovo je bukvalno najbolja stvar koju sam ikada vidio u ovoj zemlji, bukvalno najbolji festival sa najboljom energijom ikada.
Nastupali ste, kakav je utisak prvi?
Strava je, mislim, kao da deluje mi da svaki put ima sve više ljudi, oprema je strava, mislim, generalno vibe je super, tako da.
Šta mislite o Nišlijama u vezi hip-hopa? Da li mi idemo jedno s drugim ili...
Idete baš se dešava hip-hop u Nišu, nastupamo po celoj Srbiji, prošli smo većinu gradova i Niš je jedan od naj-hip-hop gradova sigurno.
Pazi, ja imam jako lepo iskustvo sa repom juga, ja sam prvi domaći rep koji sam čuo Defense. I ja imam apsolutnu ljubav za jug i za Niš za uvek i ja sam svestan koliko je moja muzika onako alternativna i teška i činjenica da ljudi jako pozitivno reaguju na to ispunjava moje srce, ne mogu da ti objasnim.
Za razliku od Kendija i Papija koji su već ovdje nastupali, ovo je moj prvi put da sam u Nišu, da nastupam u Nišu i eventualno moj prvi nastup pred ovolikom masom i generalno jako sam zadovoljan, sve su to lepo prihvatili s obzirom da tu moju granu hip-hopa, odnosno beatbox, nije generalno toliko poznato ovdje, ljudi su mi dali dobar feedback, to je mene onako da kažem poguralo da izguram i odradim ovaj nastup još jače.
Niš je. Nikad ja nisam očekivao uopšte, ni blizu, ni upola ovako.
Znači dobar je odziv?
Ne zbog odziva, i odziv je dobar, vrhunski, a publika kako je prihvatila nas kao da smo prvi put ovde i da imamo najnovije pesme.
A uopšte nismo 74. put ovde. Predivno je bilo, brate.
Ja ne znam, brate, zato što, evo, sad prema ovome što sam vidio, da ovoliko publike, jer mi uvek budemo na nekom manjem mjestu i nisam znao da imamo uopšte ovoliko publike, da ljudi znaju tekstove.
This year's festival was above all expectations from the perspective of young participants from Balkan region and from Visegrad countries, and from the perspective of young people in audience, and from the perspective of performers, guests, and the organizers itself. Basically, we managed to gather different young people from all over the Europe and to give them opportunity to express themselves through street and hip-hop culture and to break all the stereotypes and prejudice this culture has among people in these countries.
All participants that came for our project Dodji and Amfi were really great. We had some really cool artists for graffiti, for dancing, for music, rappers. Everything went really great. We had a lot of people on the festival. We had the hip-hop dance battle, which was perfect. We had rap showcase, which was amazing as well. Basketball tournament, again perfect. All segments, all performances were great. Everyone had a great time, and everything went how we expected it to be. It was a bit tiring, but at the end, everything paid off.
We involved over 100 volunteers, 70 upcoming artists as well as recognized artists.
We had over 40 participants from the region and from the V4 region. And there were many things to cover and organize, but at the end we are very happy with the results because we reached some new heights that are very important to us. We had good feedback from the audience, which is basically one of the points of the festivals, to provide a really good program and to cover all different disciplines of the hip-hop culture and make it closer to young people both here and in the region. Big gratitude to the Western Balkans Fund because they understand our mission, which is to connect young people of our beautiful region, to provide them with opportunities, but also big gratitude to International Visegrad Fund because this is the first time that we have participants from this region, and it was really interesting to see how they will connect with the participants from the Western Balkans.
Amazing to talk with people, to talk with the performers of the festival, not just the singing performers and headliners, but with the participants of the graffiti showcase, with the participants of Western Balkan and Visegrad countries, and the participants of basketball tournament, hip-hop dance battle, hip-hop dance showcase, freestyle rap showcase, and to hear from them that the festival was really nice organized, that they feel the energy of the festival, that they feel that we are doing this from the heart, that we are trying from the heart to combine all the elements of hip-hop culture, and that is seen that we are doing it from the heart.
My personal opinion, as a part of a much greater team, is that this year's festival was our best so far. It has been a long year of planning, a lot of work done behind the scenes to make everything seem perfect from a production standpoint, but nevertheless, it was a good year and an even better festival. This is the 8th edition of Dodji na Amfi Festival, and it was by far the greatest, the most visited, and the best organized Dodji na Amfi Festival so far.
The festival Come to Amfi Volume 8 was the biggest one yet. Well, we had amazing time. We met with amazing young people from 8 countries in our region and Europe region as well. We met with some great young artists, performers, a lot of different people all in one place, and we had amazing time. We made some new friends and the energy was brilliant.